Hi, these are your September 2017 horoscopes with me, Lada from astrolada.com. I have great news for September after the craziness of all the eclipses in August and the tough times. But before I start, I want to let you know that big, huge shifts will be happening this autumn, because Jupiter and Saturn will be changing signs, and I'm making a webinar on Jupiter in Scorpio on the 30th of September, 10-15 days before Jupiter moves signs. Come and join me. It's going to be only $29. We're going to speak how Jupiter will personally impact you, because there'll be a huge shift in your luck. Luck for everyone will change, where opportunities are coming in your life through, where things will blossom and happen easy in your life. When Jupiter changes signs, this is where all the luck and where the opportunities shift as well. So come and join me. It will be 4-hour webinar, and you'll get the top information of how you can best benefit from this amazing transition that is happening. Scorpio, September 2017, guys. And as I've been saying to everyone, I have good news for September. For all of the signs, things are becoming easier and easier. There are some exceptions, but I usually mention them. And one of the great news for Scorpio is that your planet, Mars rules Scorpios and Aries, especially if it's your ascendant in Scorpio. To a smaller degree, also the Sun or Moon, but Scorpio is ruled by Mars. So if you're a Scorpion person, Mars is finally becoming visible in September at some time, because for the last 2 months, August, July, even a little bit before that, in June, Mars was invisible. It was very close to the Sun. It means almost like the planet that rules you went on a council with the Sun, because it's starting a new 2.5-year cycle. But while you're in the presence of the invincible, all-powerful Sun, all blinding, you feel overwhelmed. It's almost like you went to recharge your batteries there, and you're there, and your planet, the planet that rules you, went to recharge his battery. So maybe even your life somehow, because all Scorpios and Aries as well are used to being go-getters, to be initiators, to be in control of things with their willpower, to start things, to do things, But while Mars is invisible, maybe you felt a little bit unmotivated, maybe you felt a little bit more frustrated, because it's close to the king. In the presence of the king, you can't really do what you want, and Mars and Scorpio is a very willful sign. They want to do what they want and not be told what to do. And then when you're in the presence of the Sun, you have to, maybe out of circumstances in some way frustrated you, didn't allow you to act as you want, but accept that period almost like recharging period. But the moment Mars starts becoming visible for the next visible, it means like its new cycle, like the new moon of Mars has started, and you start getting again the ability to impact life in a material way, to use those martial qualities of leadership, of starting things, of initiating, of having a drive and ambition, even if it slowed down and it was gone for a little bit, or even if things were not happening so much, because you were in this period of rejuvenation. Like I would say, imagine like the bird of the phoenix, that when it gets too tired, and it burns away, and from its own ashes the new phoenix bird gets born. And that's kind of what happens when your planet goes in that invisible stage. It kind of goes into retreat, to get charged up, and then gets resplendently born again out of the ashes when it becomes visible in September sometime. So expect your motivation, your drive, your physical energy to start rising up, and for you to be able to have more of an impact on your environment with your actions, start new things again, and you feel like almost inspired with new action. I'm not sure exactly which day in September Mars becomes visible. From different points in the world, it's different times, but sometimes around September, So expect that, and for many months Mars will be visible. And not only that, but we have another good news. Mercury, the only planet that was retrograde, is also becoming, and it was retrograde in the last 3 weeks before the 6th of September, is becoming direct on the 6th of September. And Mercury for you rules matters of gainfulness, of earning money. Mercury rules, Mercury rules your 11th house as Scorpio, and that's one of the houses that is connected with gainfulness, with also with social recognition, social being socially active, if there was some kind of complications there, or works in groups, or gains and money, if there was some slowing down, some how do I say, maybe slowing down or some kind of complications, as I say, when Mercury moves direct, your plans start going according to, again, according to your desires and wishes. And all the planets will be moving direct after the 7th of September till December. So for 3 months, September, October, November, 3 months, very rare time when all planets, the 5 planets, the 5 important traditional planets that rule the tangible, real things in life, not psychological things, are going to be direct. Usually there is always one planet that is retrograde, sometimes 3 or 4 at the same time, or 5, like in the spring, in April, for some time there were 4 of those 5 planets were retrograde, and things just did not go according to plan. There were a lot of shakeups and disruptions and a lot of surprises that happened for many people. If you remember, maybe you are not one of them, but around that time there were lots of, and May as well was part of this time. But now after the 7th of September, all planets move directly, which means that things will go according to your plans. There will be no surprises. You have the green light to initiate new things, to start new projects, to tread where you have not treaded before, to try new things, because if many planets are retrograde and you try new things, they never come out the way you expect them to. There always will be the need to revise the plan and change something after that. But when all planets are direct, go ahead, trying to do as much work as possible, and especially in September we'll kick in with many planets gradually going more and more into Virgo, which is a sign which is very productive, practical, which is connected with material concerns, which is connected with material results, with improving things, and yes, we start moving forward. And not only that, but all those planets in Virgo will be in your 11th house. So gradually, first the Sun is there, the start in September. Then from the 6th, 7th of September, Mars is going there in your 11th house as well. Will be there almost till the end of October. Then Mercury is going there towards the, which day is it? Towards the 11th of September, and then Venus towards the 21st of September is also entering your 11th house, Scorpio. And 11th house, as we said, like we spoke about it already, because Mercury rules it, goes direct. But there are more good news, because it will get so energized and so dynamic, this 11th house. You become so much more ambitious there with Mars entering there in regards to following your goals. 11th house is having will help you have a good strategic plan, because it's in Virgo, and Virgo rules having a meticulous plan of some sort and taking practical actions in regards to fulfilling your long-term goals and dreams. So this month and even part of October can be very pivotal in realizing some long-term dream, coming closer to some material goal of yours, receiving or doing something that will lead to a bonus, that will lead to some recognition, that will lead to some kind of a title or honor or recognition for whatever you've done, And it's materially gainful. That's what you should remember. There is you have the green light to move forward, to make improvements. And 11th house also rules your friendships, so you might become much more active with friends. You might become much more involved with social groups, involved with, whether it's on the internet or whether it's like going to concerts or meeting people for astrology lectures, or it doesn't mind, meeting with like-minded people, going out with your friends. So you see that the activity around friendships and social interactions increase. And that's how it should be. Welcome it, don't avoid it, don't escape it, especially when Venus from the 21st of September enters your 11th house to around the 11th of October. You can even benefit in some powerful way through a beneficial friendship or acquaintance that comes to you, some kind of a benefactor that might appear, especially through women. But you're also more driven and ambitious to go after your goals, which is because Mars is there. Just be more careful not to argue with friends and like-minded people, which is also a possibility. But definitely you have both planets of action, Sun and Mars, are there, a lot of drive to pursue such things. And so what? So that's what I have for you guys. And actually Venus is, for a big part, actually in your 10th house, around the 21st of September. Whatever Venus is, we receive more support and things happen with more ease. And while Venus till the 21st of September is in your 10th house, you would have the support of this gentle influence in regards to your career. If you want to proceed forward and win the hearts of bosses or authority figures or institutions, be as diplomatic as possible, be as generous and friendly, because Venus is in Leo. Even you can approach women standing in high positions and you can benefit through them if you do it till the 21st of September. Or you can, if you're in any career that's connected to beauty, art, fashion, women, negotiations, luxury industry, pleasures, amusements, Venus in your 10th house will definitely help you improve that environment, improve your career, improve your social status in your career, for things to happen more easily. But any career you are, Venus should smooth out relationships with authority figures, should improve the conditions of, and make it a breeze and pleasure in regards to your career to the 21st of September. And then it moves into your social house, 11th house of pursuing your goals, and also friendships. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Scorpios. Hope you enjoyed the good news. You start to feel more like yourself. You start to come out of the dark zone, so to speak, and full speed ahead for the following 3 months. And do come and join me on the 7th of September. I'm doing a webinar with Dr. Diana Bakalova, who will be on Chiron. Where is Chiron in your horoscope? If you have Chiron in the 7th house, your big wound in life is relationship. If Chiron is in your 2nd house, your big wound in this lifetime is money. And we'll go through all the houses, what it means to have, say, Chiron conjunct your sun. Maybe the biggest wound in your life might be the relationship with your father, or your self-confidence. And not only we will speak what it means to have Chiron in each the houses aspects, what it means to have Chiron transiting different planets in your horoscope, but also how to heal that wound and turn it into something beneficial for your life. So thank you so much. Don't forget to join us for this webinar, only $39. After that it becomes $49.